Welcome to the service clinic at Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'm Doc Harley. Many of you are updating your headlamps to halogen and LEDs, and you've come to the point where maybe I should make my passing lamps, or what we call auxiliary lamps now, to a brighter bulb or a brighter LED. So let's talk about that. Converting your passing lamps on your street glides, or maybe your accessories on your Softails, to a brighter lamp. All right, from 1999, let's say, to 2003, we had the sealed beam. It all comes together and it's connected by screws. And in 2004, they decided, hey, let's update this a little bit, and they put little terminals on the ends. And then in 2005, they said, hey, we're going to convert from this sealed beam to a passing lamp that has a replaceable bulb. And when they did that, they had to change the wiring to a pigtail on the lamp, and they had to add a different accessory. So if you're going to convert your sealed beam to a later model that has the replaceable bulb, or even going to the LED, you're going to have to incorporate this little puppy here. The part number is 68355-05. Now, for you guys that have the very earliest sealed beams like this, you're going to have to do a little more extra work. In the paperwork, you're going to get terminals that you're going to have to cut your wires, and luckily they have a small terminal and a large terminal, so you'll have the correct terminals on the positive and the negative side. But you're going to have to do a little wiring, so I hope you're comfortable with that type of modification, so then you can install this adapter to be able to hook up to this possibility. Now, this is a viable upgrade. A lot of you are going from this to this. Now, when you are purchasing an LED bulb to go into your connectors, of course, you're going to have to update the wiring. But be very careful in purchasing aftermarket LED auxiliary lamps for your Harley-Davidson. Why? It's because the thickness of these, all right? LEDs come with a whole lot of shebang inside to make them work. And to fit them in, it doesn't always fit with aftermarket ones. Even this Harley-Davidson one, you would have to make sure that you place the connector in the groove so then it fits all the way inside here. And it's very hard with the aftermarket ones that don't have this groove in here to fit the ring on the outside of this to fit it all together. Now, when you are taking this apart, you will have this nesting ring. This nesting ring is used when you upgrade to this unit, but it is not used when you're going to the LED because there isn't room for that. That brings up another point. If you guys have the accessory visors on your old Harley-Davidson with the Softails or the street glides, these will not fit with the LED conversion. There's not enough room for them. They will fit with this upgrade on it. I believe you should upgrade your bike to get the brightest view of in front of you with the darkness out there, but maybe consider this upgrade from your sealed beam than the LED. Why? This here, yes, is more powerful than this, and it's a lot easier to replace. But these also can be upgraded aftermarket-wise for about $80 to $90. When you're going to the LED, that's about $350 to $450 for an LED. Yes, they look good with your LED headlamp. I'm all for it. It all looks good. But price-wise, this might be the better budget for upgrading from your sealed beams. And if you have the early ones, the kit will come when you buy this complete unit, will come with the terminals that you can modify to make this upgrade. It's a fantastic idea to upgrade from the sealed beam to this or to the LEDs. But no, have patience when you're doing it because it's a whole lot to fit in your original bucket back in your Harley-Davidson. A few tech tips for you. Oh, that reminds me of a tech tip. All right, when you guys are moving up from the LEDs and you have this connectors in here, let me show you a little trick I learned. Now, if this fits a certain way in here, when you are pulling this apart to go to your LEDs, we get these little promotional screwdrivers, okay, from the tool trucks. These are hard to pull apart, and it almost takes 3 hands. You got to pull both of these and pull this at the same time. Well, if you take one of these screwdrivers and the wide part, if you put it in and rotate it 90 degrees, and then you take this one and start to do 90 degrees, this unit pulls out a whole lot easier than trying to fit it with both your thumbs. Just a little tech tip to get you to pull this apart a little bit easier. I hope this video helps you make the decision to upgrade for your sealed beams or to upgrade to the LEDs. But have patience when you're putting it all together. To fit this ring on here with the LEDs, it takes a little finessing. I'm Doc Harley. We'll see you next week.